that. Stop that. Hey, what's poppin'? It's Mello. Back at you with another video. And today, I got a question for you. What do Rod Wave, NBA Youngboy, Kodak Black, Lil Durk, what do all of them have in common? Well, wait. It's not VVS Diamonds. It's not Platinum Teeth. It's not Miami Trips. No, it's this. Now, I know you've heard that before. I know you've heard that before. It is a 1-7-6-7 chord progression, and today we getting straight to the sauce. So I'm gonna break that down for you, but before we get to it, I need you to put a like on the video. Helps your boy out. Let's get to the sauce. All right, so we're gonna start off as far as the 1-7-6-7 chord progression. I'm gonna show you the notes and everything. You see them on the screen. Let's just play through it. All right, so you've probably heard that before, especially if you listen to a lot of street rappers. We won't go too deep into theory on this as far as how chord progressions work. I did that in my last video about the Money Man chord progression. I have a timestamp for it. If you want to know more about that, go and check it out. I may even do a video in the future about chord progressions in general, just so you can get the general understanding. But just to let you know, we're in a F minor key. So this is a minor chord progression. So when you see the 1, if you ever look at a chord progression, if it's lowercase, that means it's minor. Now, we're in a DAW, so of course you're not going to see that. So you just need to know the bass notes. F, D sharp, C sharp. Those are the bass notes that you basically build around. Bring it up the same way. C sharp, D sharp, F, and that's in the key of F minor. Now you can transpose those to any other key or anything like that. With straight to the sauce, you know, we give you the sauce. So of course, you know, we gonna give you the MIDI for free 99. Yes, we generous over here. But let's talk about some of the songs the chord progression was used in by other rappers. So of course it was used by Kodak in Closer to the Grave. Shout out to L Beats. He was the first person in rap that I heard use the chord progression in that type of pattern. If somebody else used it before him in that pattern, let me know, because I'm not hip. But Rod Wave, Thief in the Night, Joyner Lucas, Fall Slowly, Lil Durk, Viral Moment, Jack Boy, Lost Ties, Rod Wave, Freestyle, NBA Youngboy, Lonely Child, and there are many more. It's way too many to even go through. And if you want to look at some other genres, or even where the chord progression is used kind of different, you know, you have DJ Khaled Win, which is still hip hop, but real hip hop, real hip hop. Then you have Jimmy Page and Robert Plant, Stairway to Heaven, so you can hear it in that. And Adele, Rolling in the Deep, huge hit. You can hear the chord progression on that. Let's go over some ways you can utilize the chord progression. All right, so you see we have the chord progression here. The first way you can utilize it is basically by going through the chord progression and going back up. So that is 1-7-6, then 6-7-1. Let's play it. All right, you're gonna hear that a lot through the tutorial, so I'm not gonna play the whole thing. So the second way you can use it is by just using the second half, which Rod Wave had that going on quite a bit over the course of his latest album. So let's run that. All right, so another thing you can do is actually, when using the second half, you could switch up the pattern so you could have the rhythm like this. And of course, with any chord progression, you can always transpose it to a different key. Give you a whole different feel. Now, so with this, we're gonna stay in the F minor key. I'm gonna show you some ways to voice it. So a very simple way to voice any chord progression, you get the basic triads and stuff like that that you already got going right there. Hold Control, press A. That selects all. Hold Control C, then press Control V. slide everything to the left, then press Control down to transpose the whole copy chord progression down one. Now with this, what you want to do, and this is when you're in the C5 territory or C4, you're then going to take all the middle notes and erase those. So let's listen to just how that sounds briefly. Kind of thick, kind of chunky. We're going to paste the same chord progression we already pasted, bring it all the way to the left, transpose it down by 2, and then we're going to erase the middle right there. We're going to erase the top 2 notes from the chord progression we just pasted. So at that point, we have nothing but bass notes. Let's listen to that. Very thick, very chunky, and if you want to get fancy with it, another thing you can do is select all the middle notes, select those on the top one, the second note down, and while you hold shift and select those with the selection tool, you select all of them, you hold Control C, transpose up. Let's see what that does. Let's boost it up an octave and just see how that sounds. Another thing you can do is make a top melody on the piano for it. That's self-explanatory. Listen to this one. So you can make a top melody, but also that same top melody you took, you could take that and use it on a different instrument, like a guitar. Let's go over here. We got the chords laid out, but look at the ghost notes. I wonder what that's on. It's on a guitar. Wow, it's on a guitar. It's on a guitar. Let's listen to it. Same exact melody, just put it over the chords, top melody. Now you can get real creative with this. There's a lot of things you can really do with it, but I'm going to show you an example because you usually hear it on the type of tracks that, again, Lil Durk, Rod Wave, and all of them use. But, you could take the chord progression and use it for something like a Lil Uzi type beat, and he doesn't make music like them at all, and you could still make it fly within the type of range that he has. So let's listen to some hyper pop. All right, I think that's dope personally. I don't know about you, but I mean, let's go through what's happening on this. Boom, so I got the Jupiter 8 playing the chorus. Layered on top of that, I have a one-shot bell. All right, after that, what do we have? We have Serum playing a top melody over that. Come on, son. As far as the drums, let's listen to those real quick. Let's just listen to those by themselves. Stop that. Yeah, so the drums, all of those is from my new kit Combustion. I'll probably be talking about that in the next video that I do, and the kit is out now. But that is a whole different type of beat than the ones that we went over. It's a whole different type of feel, but it still uses the same chord progression. Let's listen to it all again. Actually, let's listen to all the melody and then we'll bring the drums back in. boom, that's it. That, you know, you can freak it several different types of ways with that right there. So with the free MIDI, you can take that, you can sauce it up, you can do all types of stuff, you know, just get to it, get to cooking. Again, you know, I mentioned in the video very briefly, my drum kit is out. I'm not gonna get too deep into that because I'm probably gonna do another video going over some of the things in the kit and stuff like that in another cook up. Outside of that, let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you got value from it, you know, and also let me know anything you want to see. I got some stuff lined up from things people have said already, so just know it's coming, baby. It's coming, it's coming. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Please subscribe. You know, I'm gonna be dropping all types of fire, all types of heat, all types of sauce that you can put in the cup. You can stir it up. Yeah, just all that. I'll see you another day, somehow, some way. I'm out.